even they produce oil. You get it? So the crisis is not only in Ghana. That's why I say I admit that. But one thing that I want to let the people know is that there is something that is not only Ghana that is going through that hardship, but the world is going through that hardship. Ukraine, for instance, is the highest producer of wheat. And now, are we getting wheat from Ukraine? No. The higher producer...
Have you seen, I didn't want to interject, but have you seen their release from the embassy to say that do not blame, especially agricultural growth of your country, no matter how you're growing, too, because this war started, it just had 3 months. If issues are there before, have you seen that release? Because
and that release was coming from Russia, not Ukraine.
Yeah, but even that, so even that, have you seen that?
You see, Russia will try to defend himself. Remember, we are in a political state. Everybody tries to defend themselves. See, don't put the blame on me.
But how would you put the blame that has a war that started just 3 months? With an issue that has been there for a long while. If you mentioned food shortage, I didn't.
Yeah, and the food shortage is not coming from Russia. The food shortage is coming from Ukraine because they are the highest producer of wheat. They are the highest producer of sugar beets. And we get it from there. I didn't say the food shortage is coming from Russia. I said Ukraine. No, and I said the oil shortage is coming from Russia.
Shortage, the agric minister would disagree with you.
The agric minister would disagree with me.
There's no food shortage.
There is no food, but are we producing wheat? I didn't say Russia. I didn't make a statement that there is a food shortage. I said that
from the beginning.
I said that in wheat is food. Okay, wheat is food. And Ghana, do we produce wheat? We produce cassava, plantain, cocoyam, palm nuts. We produce that, and that food is not short in this country. We still have that food, and it's still cheap in the market. You get it?
It's still cheap in the market?
Yeah, but a little bit cheap in the market because of the increase of transportation. But those living at the rural areas is still cheap because they don't take transport, okay? They are farmers. So farmers is cheap to them. But we live in the city, it become expensive because of the increment of transportation. You understand? So when it comes to the local food, I'm not saying we shut about. When it comes to some foods that we import in the country, which is oats like this, sugar beans. We don't have much in this country. Okay, so that is what I'm talking about.
Okay, so this is your but. The fact that everything is going wrong, but there's a but. It has to be blamed on Ukraine and Russia.
And then we shouldn't put all the blame on them. We should also put blame on the pandemic, the